Welcome back to ETBU Extra, live here on the ETBU Sportsnet today. I'm a good voice on Tigers. We're broadcasting live from the Health and Student Activities area on the first floor of their Male Student Center, which means talking Tiger Athletics. Time now to bring in the Shelton head volleyball coach at ETBU, Lyndsay, Mashe. Coach Mashe last night had an American Southwest Conference matchup with UT Tyler. Came to the gym last night. You won 3-1, but anytime they come to your gym, it's always difficult to play them.
Yeah, they're a very good team. They're one of those teams that can sneak up on you. They play aggressive, they play hard. So, yeah, I thought we did good coming away with the win.
You won the first set 25-12, but they took the second set 25-23. When that happens, it's kind of like a chess match. You're kind of feeling each team kind of looking at what's going to work for you. What happened to go ahead and win the next two sets?
Well, you know, we just discussed how in game two we just didn't play to our ability like we have been playing, and just had to kind of lighten up the spirit a little bit. We sometimes put a lot of pressure on ourselves when we are not performing the way we should be, and so you know, we lightened things up a little bit, and they came out and took care of business.
Coach Mashe, you're 15-3 in the year. In conference play, you're 5-2. Kind of talk to me about some of the players that you were pleased with last night in the match against UT Tyler and pleased with their performance.
Well, I thought that our Daisy Lanu did a very nice job offensively for us and blocking, which was huge. We talked a lot about prior to the game that it would be very important for us to block well because they are a very offensive team. They swing a lot, and so we did a good job there. So she did great. We had some key blocks from Rebecca Green, who's playing the middle for us right now, and on our right side. So I just thought overall, great play by them.
I wasn't able to attend the game. I was downtown for the National night out. The Tiger Band was playing in downtown. Big celebration for downtown Mashe last night. But I did see a highlight on Twitter this morning. If you go to DQ, soft serve ice cream, there's one particular play where the shot came in very soft. That's a nice shot to see in volleyball. You rally back and forth, and then you just kind of, a player just kind of dips it in there and it's a winner.
Yes.
Do you remember the play?
Yes, I do. It was actually the very last point of our game, and the ball was set a little bit low for Mallory, and she just put a little tip right over, and you know, it was a kill, so it was a great way to get the match.
A kill shot, kind of like in racquetball.
Yes.
A kill shot. So a nice play to watch. I saw this morning on Twitter. Well, Coach, let's talk about what's ahead for your Lady Tigers. Your next match is this Saturday as you travel to Jackson, Mississippi. It's against Belhaven. Belhaven is now in the American Southwest Conference, but they're in probationary time period, so it's not a conference game. But still, it's a match that you want to go to Mississippi and win.
Sure, absolutely. Even though it doesn't count on our conference record, it does count as an in-region contest, so it's still a very important match to win. So yeah, we're definitely going down there and looking for the win.
As we talk about that in-region schedule, what does that mean in the postseason? Kind of explain that for our listeners. You want to, I hear, play with the D3, play inside D3, so that people look at your competition and say, if it ever comes to the point where you need that large bid to play, you want to position yourself as a team in case you don't win the outright championship.
Right. Yeah. It's really important. We try to play, as many in-region competitions as possible, and we want our strength of schedule to be as hard as possible so that we do have that opportunity to be ranked in the top. I mean, we're in the West, and so our region is very competitive, but we've put ourselves in a good place right now by beating some of the tough in-region competition. So, yeah, you can't take any losses there that you shouldn't.
Especially when you beat top-ranked teams early in the season, all looks good. In case the Lady Tigers do not win the American Southwest Conference, which we hope ends up at the conference tournament. So that's what we're shooting for. We played Belhaven this Saturday in Jackson, but then come back home to our Nellis for your last home match of the year. And you face Laterno. Even though Laterno's not had success so far, they're always a scary team when two rivals get together.
Sure. Well, yeah, when we just played them, and so sometimes when you play somebody pretty quick to when you just play them, it can kind of be one of those matches that you got to be careful on. But it'll be our last home game. It'll be our senior night. So there'll be a lot to play for.
I want to go back to the time when you were a player here at ETBU, Pine Tree, Texas School. You were playing Panola, right?
Correct.
Correct. ETBU. And the head coach last night at UT Tyler was the lady who recruited you to come play here. What's it like matching up with your former coach who used to be here at the Lady Tigers? Of course, I'm talking about the head coach of UT Tyler, Suzanne Henson.
Right. I mean, it's strange at times, but we've been doing it for several years now, so it's, become a little bit, I guess, more normal, but it is different, you know, having played for her and now competing against her, but, you know, we have a good mutual respect for each other, and I think, of course, I always want to be her, and she wants to be me likewise, but that's part of being a coach, but, you know, it's always fun.
I don't know, folks in the gym realized that situation last night, but it's always good to see a player playing against a coach of yours. So, Coach Mashe, any comments on your team right now, how we play?
You know, I'm happy with our overall record right now. We just have to continue to push. It's that time of the season. We start to get tired, and mentally and physically, we got to continue to stay focused.
When you mentioned tired, possibly getting the team tired, do you, as a coach, go, hey, let's do something fun?
You know, sometimes we've had a couple of days off, and yeah, you know, keep it like fun is important. So you never know.
Bring water guns out or silly string or something like that.
I'm not sure that bringing them would allow us to do that in our Nellis gymnasium, but yeah, definitely we like to have fun.
It's always a pleasure to talk to you. Yes, you're playing Tigers. First belt game for this guy in Jackson, Mississippi. Well, coming up next, we'll continue to talk Tiger Sport right here in the ETBU Sports Center, broadcasting live on Helping Student Activities area on the first floor. We're in Lyndsay. Back with more ET Extra in just a moment.